Welcome to the Saturday Update. I'm Abby Dinham. Czech tennis star Renata Voracova has joined Novak Djokovic in hotel detention. She was detained by Border Force officials after her visa was denied. The 38-year-old arrived in Australia last month with a vaccine exemption granted by Tennis Australia. Meanwhile, lawyer Justin Quill has told Sky Novak Djokovic has a good chance of winning a temporary injunction in the Federal Circuit Court on Monday, which would allow him to play in the Australian Open.
A reasonable chance that he could win that argument, not necessarily win the entire case, but effectively that's all he needs to win, because he just cares about the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then after that he won't care less about it.
New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet is being slammed for his handling of the Omicron outbreak. Labor says he failed to listen to the advice of the government's own health experts. Some COVID restrictions have returned for New South Wales. Dancing and singing are banned at hospitality venues, while non-urgent elective surgery has been suspended. Victorian hospitals are struggling to find staff to fill shifts. Thousands of healthcare workers are isolating, while hospital admissions with COVID have increased 50% in the last week. Acting Premier Jacinta Allen says she's confident changes to isolation rules will help hospitals manage the shortage.
That's why there has been some very, very careful work be undertaken by the Minister for Health in consultation with hospital services, with unions, to have these arrangements in place for household-like contacts.
Federal Treasurer Josh Frydenberg has been forced to isolate with his family after testing positive for COVID. He confirmed the news in a social media post, saying he'd been experiencing common symptoms. Overseas, the crisis is deepening in the former Soviet Republic of Kazakhstan. Troops ordered to fire without warning to quell anti-government protests that were triggered by rising fuel prices. To sport, in tennis, Barty will face Iga Swiatek tonight in the semi-finals of the Adelaide International. The defending champ beat Victoria Azarenka in 3 sets. And in the A-League, this weekend's clash between Newcastle Jets and the Wellington Phoenix has been postponed. A person within the Phoenix team has tested positive to COVID-19. We'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.